2026 is shaping up to be a really interesting year for PlayStation and PC gaming, not just because of the games themselves, but because of how different those games might play depending on where you play them. Let's take a look. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Battlestorm, Jason from Battlestorm Gaming. In this video we're going to talk about three things: the games that were coming up in 2026, the ones that we'll be playing, watching and reviewing on this channel. CES is complete now, and just what we've seen there and what we've been watching and why it matters for gaming, and a few other bits of gaming news we're talking about. There's also one decision I didn't expect to be thinking about this early: whether some of these games are better on PC over console, the difference between DLSS 4.5 and PSSR. Well, let's get into it. This isn't everything that's coming out in 2026. There's plenty games coming out for 26, and it's shaping up to be an excellent year for gaming. These games that I'm about to talk through are the ones that I'm generally interested in, and there's a bit of a mix between PC and console. The ones you're most likely to see on this channel. So the first one that's on the radar is Resident Evil 9. It's coming out end of February, so we've got a bit to wait. It's a single player focus, as you know. The atmosphere, pacing, and tension is going to be right there, and I'm quite interested in how this game looks. You know, Capcom always go out with the really high-end graphics and all of that, so very much my kind of game. We'll probably do a lad and dad stream on it, likely a full playthrough and discussion, maybe some live streaming, so watch out for that one. The next game on our list is 007 First Light. I mean, come on, I know it was at the state of play, but the frame rates looked a bit weird on that. But I think this contribution from IO Interactive is really going to play well here. You know, think about the Hitman series, and then think about the whole Bond story and how those two things are going to come together. You know, stealth, gadgets, cinema pacing. It's not live service. I'll absolutely be playing and covering this one when it comes out. I do think they have delayed it. I think it was due to come out in May. It might be now March or something like that. But yeah, that's one that's definitely on the list as well. And then something a little bit different, Arknights Endfield. It's popped up on the radar. I think this one's taking my interest because it's sort of like, I've been looking for something that goes back to the old Command and Conquer days. You know, that strategy turn-based thing. This isn't one of those, but it's a bit of a mix of an RPG system with world building, so an interesting mix of action and RPG system, something different from shooters, and good to calibrate first impressions and follow-up. So yeah, watch out for that on the channel. And then what we're watching closely, as you know, Metal Eden. We've played a couple of levels of that. You guys have seen that on the channel. We'll probably do some more videos and stuff. If you are interested in that, make sure you let us know in the comments below. It looks amazing. Unreal Engine 5, I think, which is looking at making it look sharp. It feels like a bit of a sleeper, actually, especially with all the stuff that's going on with Call of Duty and Warzone and things like that. So yeah, let us know what you think on that one in the comments. A couple of others for you to kind of think about and watch out for. Tides of Annihilation, another one, really dark fantasy town. Visually striking, looking at the early footage that you can see playing in the background. Still want to see more gameplay. Definitely one to keep an eye on, and definitely something different from what you usually see on this channel. I think that one's going to shape up to be an excellent game. Nothing left behind here and worthy of note in 2026, but there's so much going on. One we'll be trying to play with, maybe have a look at, is Toxic Commando. So it's an old school co-op FPS, you know, John Carpenter's influence, obviously. Less about progression loops, more about fun and dealing with the hordes. It'd be great to switch off in game if it lands well, and we'll be watching out for that one. Of course, we've also got Marvel's Wolverine. I think there's another couple Marvel games this year, so 1942 I think it is, and there's the fighting game as well. So Wolverine, near the end of the year, one of PlayStation's biggest exclusives, Insomniac pedigree, so obviously it's going to be great, and using that Spider-Man engine probably. Be a bit of a darker tone. I think one of the creds that they're looking at is the blood spatter design or something like that. It lands in 2026 and it's a big moment. And then if it comes out, when it lands. So Grand Theft Auto 6, yeah, obviously we're waiting on that. It's going to slip probably. We're probably not going to see it till 2027, but again, massive release. If that happens, we will be all over that, having a first look, having a bit of a review and talking to you guys about it. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell and give us a like so that you're on board with that. There's a couple of other notable mentions that are kicking around that we'll definitely be watching as well. And if you've seen something that you want us to look at and play on the channel, give us a shout. So that's my 2026 watch list, a mix of big releases, slower experience, a couple of wild cards, but you know, quality over chasing everything. The other factor is Modern Warfare 4. We are playing through Modern Warfare 1 and 2 remastered right now, and we'll pop some videos up on that. But again, keep close to the channel, keep an eye out, drop us a comment, let us know that you are watching, and let us know what you're excited to be playing yourselves. Hi guys, and finally, so CES, let's have a little chat about that. I know it's not typically a gaming thing, but what's shown there is really about you know, what's going to affect gaming. So you know, the chiplets from AMD, Intel, the graphics cards from Nvidia, and all of that. So absolutely shapes how games feel. I think the big story for Nvidia really was it, apart from the AI stuff, was the DLSS 4.5. It's like a major upgrade to a upscaling and image reconstruction, shorter visuals, better motion, less ghosting, and there's also some talk about dynamic multi-frame generation. I think it's going to shape up to be a really good year around this. And one of the things that I'm going to show you on screen now is the DLSS 4.5. This was available for download straight away, pretty much on Monday, I think it was, last week. So yeah, DLSS 4.5. There's some games that are supported, over 250 games supported. There's lots of blurb on there, but it is available now if you've got a modern graphics card. Well worth checking out. There is a little bit of a process to go through to make sure this is activated, but it's available now, and yeah, it does actually make quite a big difference if you look at some of the reviews and stuff like that. We'll be looking at, yeah, here you go, this is the model presets and stuff like that. We'll be looking at this dynamic resolution as well when it comes out. So again, watch the channel. Again, drop us a comment or a like in the chat below for that, and we'll be sure to make sure that we respond and see if we have any changes to the games. Obviously, some of the games we just talked about, Resident Evil 9, I think this is going to be under DLSS 4.5, probably some of the others as well. So what does that mean? It's a bit of a funny one for us, to be honest, because it's caught my attention. You think about DLSS 4.5 and also PSSR, the new PlayStation, and how that's going to evolve. So I'm going to be looking at how First Light and Resident Evil looks, and you know, I'm being pushed towards PC because DLSS is so much better than console. Let's see it. Let's see what it says, and stick to the channel and we'll find out, won't we? So still expect PSSR to improve, and you know, let's see how some of those games look, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and all that kind of thing. So one to watch out for. The other couple of things, it's CES. There's new OLEDs and mini LED gaming monitors, high refresh rates. I think we're seeing some refresh rates up to 1,000 now. So yeah, there'll be other channels out there that'll go more in depth. But tell us what you feel. What gaming will feel like this year. Let us know in the comments what you feel CES is going to provide in terms of gaming. And finally, guys, if you got this far, make sure you do hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It's free. Let us know. So early 2026 is looking really busy. January no longer, it doesn't feel like a dead month. There's more PC and console parties to launch, and I think this is going to be a really good year for gaming. Yeah, a really good year for gaming. I think we've had 2025 was a little bit flat, but I think the industry's recalibrating, and we're definitely seeing the press for games, you know, first party studio games coming out this year in preparation for PS6 and others. That's what I'm watching going into 2026 on PlayStation and PC. What games are on your radar? What would you like us to cover or review? And just remember that sometimes we do live stream, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know that when we're up. You can jump in and ask questions and get involved in the games as they come out, and drop your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video or live. Alright, and thanks for watching. Bye.